10 Craziest Saves in Football History. Throughout the history of football, goalkeepers have been regarded as one of the most important players on the field. Through their heroics and saves, the world has seen several truly outstanding goalkeepers, from Lev Yashin to Peter Schmeichel and Gianluigi Buffon. And because they keep getting better over time, these goalies have pulled off some incredible saves over the course of their careers. But which among them surprised us the most? Who among them went a notch higher to save their team? Some of these saves will shock you. They aren't ordinary saves. No normal man is capable of doing this. Number 10. Recall the moment Mo Salah was on the verge of making the best career play, but one guy wrecked it all. What? Even though he wasn't the goalkeeper, he proved that whites can jump. However, that was just one play, and one save. Number 9. In 3 seconds, another player stopped more shots than the majority of goalkeepers do over an entire game. 3 saves in a span of 3 seconds, not 1, not 2. Man, it has to be a record. But as you can see, these saves only occurred in regular matches. Number 8. During the World Cup, one goalkeeper performed one of the most incredible saves in football history without using his hands. Unbelievable. After 120 minutes of play, the score was tied, and a penalty shootout was necessary. The men moved back and forth. However, there could only be one victor in the end. So, to save the game, the goalkeeper had one last shot, win or go home. That man single-handedly, well, single-footed, saved an entire nation with one of the luckiest saves I've ever witnessed. Number 7. Coutinho and Messi gave their team a 2-0 lead against Sevilla in a game between Barca and Sevilla. However, their goalie made the night's most illustrious play. He became one of the most recognizable goalkeepers in history. He not only leapt over 1.8 meters in the air, but this save garnered over 70 million views on YouTube. And that play was only one of his 4 absurd saves that game. Just take a look at this. Number 6. This is when things get really heated up because, during the game, one goalkeeper actually had to stop his colleague from scoring an own goal. All that work for an idiot who nearly scored an own goal. What in the world was that guy thinking? He was probably thinking of our 5th slot, one of the most famous saves in a classic match against a legendary group of players. Don't misunderstand me, all the saves up to this point were insane, but not even one that went viral made it into our top 5. It's about to get even messier. Number 5. It was Portugal versus France in the Euro 2020 match, and while Ronaldo initially got the crowd going, Karim Benzema wasn't about to go down without a fight. He not only made 1 goal but 2. Ronaldo realized he needed to get the entire country behind him after falling behind 2-1. Ronaldo had the chance to change the course of history. With his 109th spectacular goal, he tied the score and the all-time record most goals scored by Portugal. However, one person is only capable of so much, and fortunately, his squad included other players who also wanted to make history. Ronaldo's goalkeeper had to save the day just 6 minutes later. Not only did he block Pogba's shot, but he also made 2 great stops on 2 famous players, just as Griezmann appeared to have a clear opportunity. This was insane. Unbelievable. I mean, who saves like that? It can't be luck. If that wasn't wild enough, guess what is? Number 4. One moment, one guy got stuck in the net after making 2 saves in 2 seconds. How could that guy even have such quick reflexes? Even though he got jammed in the goal, the time a team made 3 saves in 3 seconds was crazier. What's crazier? The lead, the second save, or the fact that the ball still managed to roll beneath the goal line and be saved by the dude's teammate? Number 3. While that is absurd, consider the time a goalkeeper performed the worm act to make a save. Was all of that even necessary? The ball was aimed directly at him, making that the simplest save of his life. Higuita was questioned by a reporter why he was acting so out of character after the game, and all he could reply was that only one person could pull off such an act. You're probably thinking that things can't get any weirder at this point. Number 2. One moment, a goalkeeper came from 50 yards away to make a save. He really executed a Usain Bolt and covered around 60 yards to accomplish that. I have so many doubts, guy, but he managed it, and for that, he unquestionably requires a better FIFA ranking. However, it was only the second save, so here it is, the moment we have all been waiting for. Number 1. Besides being the most absurd save in football history, it was also a legendary moment that caused a legend to retire. The 104th minute of the 2006 World Cup final, which seemed to go on forever, was the deciding one. Zidane's retirement was just 1 goal away with the championship on the line. He wished to put an end to everything. That is one of the most clutch goals in history. You can't get much clutcher than that. But it ended up being the most absurd save. Zidane was upset, and after being pissed off, he finished his career unexpectedly. He truly took the wind out of the other guy, was given a red card, and essentially retired. But as we all know, he is now one of the best managers in the entire world. Who can you compare him with? Pep? Anyway, weren't all the saves impressive? Who among them shocked you the most and why? Comment below. See you in the next video.